Talk Ben and sing.
Ben's gonna sing.
Lord,
Yes, storm past.
For more years than I would. Is Lester George gone?
Yes, he went upstairs.
I don't blame him. For more years than I want to tell you, get up here. I know that you all are very, very familiar with the Speer family. Okay? When I first got into this business, it was in 1950. Get over here. We were fortunate enough to work a lot of dates. I know them crooked wires drive you crazy. But anyhow, with the Speer family.
I was hoping to tighten them a little bit and it would help your pitches. Willie called me one day and said he got hearing aids. And I asked him if he got the tunable kind.
When he got the hearing aids, he called me and I asked him if he liked them, and he said that he did like them a lot. Matter of fact, he had called William, Lee, and Dwayne and wanted to redo all of his records.
Oh, 50.
I do, I have. Anyhow, Ben's mom and dad, Brock, Faye, back in the day, we were like family. And we made a career out of hassling these folks. Now, mom and dad, no sweeter people in the world, straight, very straight-laced, very religious Christian people, and they didn't really know that much about humor until we got into the picture with them, and we learned them some humor. Let's see. I'm gonna tell them a few stories. You ain't got to go nowhere, have you? And I know you can't sit down, not without help. We were working in California, went to Oak Ridge, boys. I'm trying to hold my hand, boy. In California, and we we're help me with the words. We're driving down the highway going south on the coastal highway in California. And I stop at a red light, and there's a guy comes up and knocks on the bus door. I open the door, and he said, I'm so-and-so, and I'm a bass singer. Do you know any quartets that need a bass singer? I said, yes, sir, I got one for you. So I said, I'm going to pull right down there and pull off the road. I go back there, and I go back to my bunk, and I get my address book out, and I got the Brock Speer's address. Now I said, this group really needs a bass singer. I said, there's one little bitty catch to it. The one they got, it ain't very good, but he's one of the brothers. You know what I mean? But I believe that if you go and you practice with them, show them what you're capable of doing, I believe they get rid of them wrong. And I just sort of left it at that. I figured, you know what, he'd call them up. And 2 weeks later, if I'm lying, I'm dying, he knocked on Brock's front door. He hitchhiked from California to Brock Speer's home in Nashville, Tennessee. Brock,
That's how mean he is.
Brock opened the door, and the guy said, I heard y'all's looking for a bass singer. Brock said, you've been talking to the Oak Ridge boys. Randy Mayfield.
I've been telling them the one I did on Ben. They would all, my name's Randy Mayfield.
Maypop.
Yeah, they would call me Maypop. And there were people all the time hounding the Oak Ridge, or then they would see me and they would start hounding me with songs. And they would bring these songs, and I would be as nice as I could, and I took songs. But one time I said, well, let me see if I can handle this one right here. It's way across Georgia, underneath the stadium there. I said, we don't have a publishing house, but I pulled up a sheet right there and I said, you see that WynnSpeer Music Company? I said, this man's a publisher. Now that's who you need to see. But he doesn't read music, and there's no need of giving him a cassette or anything like that. And he'll act like he's ignoring you. But he's got a problem. He can't hear. You've got to get right in his face and be just as loud as you can. And if he still ignores you, just get around again when he turns around and get in his face and get the song to him. And Ben does not particularly care for that.